Right, well, hello the internet and welcome to episode 3 of Minecraft Creative, in which we are returning to working on the Starlight Express build. So I started off by putting music discs into the barrel because I wanted to make it look chaotic, and also then if I ever actually connect my headphones to my laptop and I'm just chilling and messing around on this world, I can at least listen to music. I then cleared out random stuff that had built up in my inventory, don't know why all of that was in there, but it was, and proceeded to move on to working on the first shed of the build. I would like to clarify that this is completely improvised. This is just me coming up with stuff and trying to work on picking different block palettes and using different blocks, though to be fair, I'm mostly using things like copper at the minute. And we're working on Mama's shed because yeah, that's where we started. So I picked is that like partially oxidized copper? I'm not really sure which one that's called. Is that one just weathered? That might just be weathered copper. Oh no, exposed copper. Okay, there we go. I saw the thing flash up at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, we're starting with that. That's my initial pick. And then I used stone as the roof. There we go. Got there eventually. I also threw in a little bit of andesite to try and add texture. I did this weeks ago, so I'm just having to wait until I see what's happening. Yeah. So obviously I keep talking about, I want to work on building different roofs. I'm treating this project as learning how to texture and the other one as learning how to do roofs. By the other one, I mean the dockyards that have no relevance to this project. So yeah, working on multiple projects at once, that's fun. I also decided I want to use, I was about to call it grey moss, it's pale moss, as the floor, because then I could just bone meal it in and not have to place every single block individually. I then added in some different bars and chains to try and add, I guess, to the room, and also to section the area off. I wanted to make this like this is where like the freight trucks and Rusty all grew up, so it's fun, because my favourite thing is the whole freight trucks are family in Starlight Express, and yeah, that's a thing. Honestly, let's be real, they act like siblings that just tried to kill each other all the time. Anyways, I then added in a windowsill outside using trapdoors, which, yeah. I don't remember what I built. This is fantastic, truly. Okay, so I went in and I added lots of little flowers and decorations in, apparently. I picked out, I think it was last episode, a flower for each of the freight trucks in the Wembley version. To clarify, this is all based off of the Wembley production, because that's the one I've seen. I can't just go over to Bockham to go see the version there as much as I want to, so we're having to do it off of the only version I have seen of the show. Maybe one day we will do a second yard, who knows. It depends on whether or not I can be bothered after this one, because I have so much left to build. Yeah, I tried to keep everything sort of within the block palettes of Mama, but that's a little difficult because Minecraft is very, very limited in our options, and that's just so fun. I then built a basement because I decided some of them, they just lived in the basement at one point. I didn't want to build like a really tall shed, so basement it was. I then added in copper again because that is, this project's personality is mostly just an excuse for me to use the copper blocks because I love them, and they effectively are pre-textured for you. I just go and throw in the other stuff, which is convenient and helpful and saves so much time and brain energy because I'm not having to think, does this colour look right with each other? And the answer invariably is no. There we go. I did regular moss this time. I don't know why I switched to regular moss down here. I think I wanted it to contrast the ceiling because I was not making this any bigger than I had to. I then went in and decided to give Slick like a little hidden situation because that felt highly character appropriate. And And then I proceeded to put her bed kind of in front of it so that you can't actually see. This is another example of me actually trying to do redstone. This project is forcing me to do some redstone. And candles, because I feel like Sluck's a bit of a pyromaniac, let's be honest. I feel like I spent more time on her section because I tried to do redstone. I then used trapdoors to effectively section off each of the freight truck's areas. I then just decided to move Hydras to the other side because I feel like they would have just kicked him in a corner. Let's be honest. They're all mean to him. He is one of my favourite characters in the production. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what I'm doing now. Apparently I added grey carpet. I don't know why I picked grey of all colours. That was like the most boring thing I could actually pick. I mean, if it was next to red for porter, I guess you could argue it's technically coal. I then threw in like a little workshop area with just a bunch of random stuff. And a tripwire. Don't really remember what the tripwire was for, other than maybe tripping someone over for fun. Yeah, this was one of those builds where I just placed things randomly and hoped for the best. I added a fireplace. I really got into adding fireplaces into my builds. I quite like doing it. It adds. Let's be real. It's fun as well. I like having particle effects going on, and I really hope they keep the firefly bushes, and I can't wait for those because I already have ideas. I want the new Minecraft update now. I just want to know what to expect and then just have fun. Also, they updated the egg textures. Why did they need to do that? Now I have to relearn all of them, and that kind of makes me sad. Anyways, I then went in and patched up the grass outside and added flowers again. Wow, what a surprise. And tried to make a little outdoor area that is a bit messy and overgrown and a little bit makeshift, but that's the way we're building things on this project. How makeshift can I make everything look? Oh, we have 37 seconds left. So if you have enjoyed me rambling, please do like and subscribe, because that is all this channel is, me talking about random things and not really knowing what I've worked on. I then went in and added a bunch of paintings. I'm yawning again, come on. Okay, added some paintings, decided that worked, went downstairs, added more paintings. I think I just picked my favourite paintings that kind of gave poster vibes and decided to call it a day on the project. And yeah, I scrolled through to check one last time I'd put in anything that I possibly wanted to, and that was it. Goodbye the internet. I will see you all again on Sunday.